What's up, guys? I think we're live now. Let me see. Check 1 2. Should be live. For some reason it's not connecting to my, or it's at least not showing the live stream on my YouTube. But anyway, thank you guys so much for getting me to 6,182 subscribers. I'm working on this creative map and I can't, there's like a missing element. I don't know what happened to it. And I was explaining earlier, there should be an item somewhere. I'm gonna go all the way to the ocean floor. Alright, it's gonna look like a bunch of mumbo jumbo right now, but just hang with me for a minute. I'm looking at the bottom of the ocean because it's possible that the device got lost over here. It got moved. I just don't know where it would be, and I've been looking for it. I remember when I first started making this map, it was way over here on this hill. This is where all of them were. So like, maybe they fell down through here. I thought I had moved them to the west side of the map. But if I can't find them, I'm not gonna be able to fix this map. It's just super frustrating. I wish there was a way to identify all the objects that are in the game. So if I go like this and I go search, what's content? Let's go devices. Can you search the items that you already have in the game? Categories. Let's go alt. I wish you could just like, there was a button that you could just find the device. So I would have, it's going to be a couple of these, the class designers. I just need to find out where they are. It's got to be like right around here. can't imagine where else I might have put it. See, look, every now and again I'll put something like in the sky, like right here, but that's because it's the sky dome. Like the sky dome can control the sky. The class selectors I normally put on the ground. The only thing I can imagine is if they had drops on and they dropped below where they were, but now I legit, like, all the places I thought I put them, they're just not there. But the classes still remain in the selector when you go to start the game. So now there's classes that have guns that shouldn't have guns. So now I'm worried I might have to make the map over again. It should be here, but it isn't. Lord, please help me find these. I want to find them so I can delete them and have an accurate game. Like, my game's not supposed to have those classes. It was just for testing. And I'll show you guys what I mean too. Let me just see if my let me see if my live stream is up where I can actually check chat. Cause I don't know if it is. Oh, here it is. 3 watching. Let me mute this one. Okay, it's muted. Hey, what's up, guys? Matthew says what up, and Matthew says hi. What's up, dude? How's it going? Ace FNT Fortnite says hi. What's up, guys? And then everyone's saying hi to each other. Thank you so much for popping in. Right now, I'm just trying to figure. So this is a creative map that I've published, but when I published it, it published with 2 classes that ought not to be in here. And so I am trying to find them so I can delete them, but it's like I deleted them, which I thought I had done. I thought I had gotten rid of them, full delete. But when I start the game, the classes still appear, and I can't get rid of that. So it's frustrating because I might have to like start the whole map over because I just can't find them. It's not even that big of a map, but they're just nowhere to be found. So like I'll show you guys a test right now. This map is supposed to be a fashion show map, but so there's supposed to be the contestant and the judge. Now I was gonna put the judge in here, but I didn't want everyone to be choosing the judge. There should only be one judge, so I was gonna put a pathway to creating who the judge is. And I did a simple version of that. I'll make a more complex version shortly, but I needed to get rid of this. The Wild Hunter and the Storm class, they should not be in the game. So these 2 classes should not be in the game. However, there's nothing I can do because they don't exist. It's like they're just non-existent. So this class selector is supposed to move you into I think the judge. Yep, so you touch that, you're the judge. There's also another way to do that. So the judge can fly. That way you can go around and you can see what's going on here. Oh, did I go behind the barrier? Dude, I think I just broke the barrier. Yeah, I'm stuck. What the heck? Yeah, this thing is bugged. All right, let me fix it. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now is there's a barrier that's supposed to contain the players, but every now and again when they walk up the stairs, they glitch through the barrier. There's another one where, like I said before, the classes, there's 2 appearing that they legit, like, I had deleted those devices. By all accounts, they should be out of the game, but they're not. So right here, technically all players should not be able to get back behind here to get to this class selector, but they can. So then I go here. Let's go like this. Always grant items on show. So if I do this, I can put the judge class on the I can put the judge class on the options menu by like show on right here, visible in UI. Yes, if I do that, then the judge throne becomes becomes like not relevant. And for testing, I can just do that. I can just turn it on, which I think makes it a little bit easier for people. Having done that, once I start the game, you should be able to see the judge class in the UI, and then we should be able to access the judge abilities right here. Yeah, fashion show judge. So then you become the judge and you can fly, which is pretty sweet. Then you go here, and so then you're here. Now what you can do is you can judge, you can disable the barriers for the cars so people can do the cars. You can switch the vehicle type to just SUVs. Takes a second to load in because there's a lot of them. You can switch it to cars, so it'll toggle between the cars and the SUVs, right? So that's a function I created. It wasn't hard at all, actually. It just took time to get all the cars in there. The barrier, you can deactivate and activate however you like. If someone's goofing off in your fashion show and you need them to chill out, you can just delete their car. So like there's a little bit of a control there. And for someone to change the look of their car, unfortunately, currently Fortnite does not have the option to edit your car in the game. You have to do that before. So this would be like you'd want to set up a fashion show in a Discord or in a party in the lobby. Let the people know what the final round theme is going to be, so they can prep their car in advance and just say, I want you to make a preset save for your character with the car and make the coolest like matching set, and it's free game, free for all, whatever you want. They do that, and that way when they load into the game, they have their car ready. You save this barrier until the very last one, and then you can have, you know, their process of elimination. You go, all right guys, we're gonna do Batman themed skins. It can be anything except for a DC character. You know, you just go for it, and like you let them do it however you want. You can go, all right guys, the theme today is fruit, but you can't be a Peely. Go. You know what I mean? Something like that. And then you just have them do something that's fruit based, and you, or whatever it is, whatever, you know, you get to make up the topics. Obviously it's a fashion show. So then from there, everyone has these. You can call them up, call them under the carpet. You can say, all right, can I get, you know, player 1? Oh my gosh, I should number the stations. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm so glad I thought of that. All right, end game. I'm going to number the stations. Yeah, we got to do it. Okay. So now the question is, what's the best way to number them? I think that having a billboard might be too one-dimensional. Let me see if I can come up with something here. Island settings. We're gonna go content. Yes. Is there a label? No. I'm gonna go. Is there an indicator? Oh, there's a map indicator. Okay. Let's do there's something I'm looking for. Beta, audio damage, enemy environment, informational. Let's go item manager, patchwork, persistence, player, power up, racing, storm, trap, triggers, volume. All right, I think that's it. I think that's what I need. So then what I think I'm looking for here is, ooh, a timer. Yeah, I should do a timer. A timer and a HUD device I think would be good. So then here, and let's just put a billboard here in case what I'm thinking doesn't work. Stat counter, HUD controller, map controller, tracker. Tracker could be cool for tracking the winners and stuff. Player reference, stat power up, beacon. All right, so I think I want beacons. I think that's what I'm looking for here. Hollow screen. Let's go ahead and put that on here too. Item remover. Class selector. So I gotta figure out how to get that stinking class thing out of here. The round settings are cool. Signal remote, score manager. Oh, you know what? Having an orbital camera would be cool, so you can orbit around the person that's... Ooh, if I can make that work, that would be pretty sweet. Okay, so then place now. Let's go like this. So let's try testing out the label. All right, we're gonna do grid snap. I think it was 4. Take the drops off. Customize beacon. Badge. Let's just do a badge. Backlist. Friendly team. Let's just do any. Any. Team visible. Any. Beacon color. Direct color. Now, what would be the good color? I think we'd probably just go, yeah, gold. Always. I guess we could just do in-game gameplay. Badge uses beacon color. Sure. No, we don't want that. So then we're gonna go here. How come they don't have the whole alphabet here? They just have A, B, C, D, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so then... Wait, how many is this? If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 8 is 16. I actually think that might be the max that I need. Okay, yeah, so I'll use some letters and numbers. Hide HUD icon at... No, just keep it. Actually, let me do this. Maybe I will make it like 100. There you go. 150. Display distant text when showing as a HUD element. Distance between the beacon and the player. This will display instead of other text. I don't think it is a HUD element though, is it? Or yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Do I want it to show the distance? Sure. Requires line of sight? Sure. Clamp to screen. I don't think we need that. Maybe not. We'll see. I'll test it. So then we do want... It's a badge. So then we'll just go like this. Let me change this so that way it goes enabled during phase always. It's not very large, is it? Plus, I thought it was going to be... Badge uses beacon color. Custom beacon color? Yes. Okay, that'll work. Now let me go like this. And now... Let me just make this huge. I just raise it. It just raises it. Yeah, it's too high up. I gotta fix it. That's not too bad. The only thing is I gotta get it to go. Yeah, front left would be ideal. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually move this one to the A position is going to be right over here. We go. This one's got to be badge B. Didn't save, sorry. C. Come on. Okay, there we go. That one's C. This one should be D. This should be E, or sorry, W, because there is no E. So then W is going to be X. This one should be Y. Okay, and this one should be Z. Okay. Wait a minute. Why is this one blue? Okay, because we toggled that. That's why. Alright, so then that's yellow. Alright, we're good. That's good on that side. Now we'll do the numbers on the other side. And what's up, Prime Sports? Dude, I just saw you right now in the chat. What's up, my homie? How's it going? How's it going, brother? We're fixing some issues in the map. I'm gonna do grid snap 8 for this because I don't want it like directly on top. I want it close. All right, there we go. That's 2. All right, there. That's good. Five. There we go. 7. Yeah, Prime Sports, he says, are you playing some Battle Royale later? Right now, no. I'm trying to fix my maps because I had found some issues in the maps that I had published. Not huge ones. One of them is really annoying to me because I made the map and I want it to be perfect, and it's not currently perfect, so I'm very upset about it. But the idea was that people would be able to hop in and intuitively know what the like how to play the game. And so one thing I'm trying to do is make the game really intuitive. I want to also set up a timer, and the judge should have access to this timer. Okay, yeah, I didn't do that right. So we go here, we go here. I'm gonna put this one off the side. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do timer white is fine. I think that's good. Hidden only timer all. Interesting. Okay, I guess we'll do only timer. Completion behavior, stop. We'll have it just, we can have it stop or reset. I say reset on completion. Success on timer end, true. And then timer color white is good. Minutes and seconds, yes, that's what we want. Timer not started yet. Here's the timer not started. We'll say start timer. Time or running text is time remaining. Paused timer paused. Score success value. I guess it. We don't want to award a score. We'll just leave it. Show on HUD. Yes, that's going to be helpful. Timer label text style. Small, large, bold, extra large, bold blue, orange, bold red, red outline. Let's just see what large looks like. So then, do I need a button to activate this guy? I think I do. So I'll do this. Let me make a button. Island settings, content, devices. Oh wait, you know what? I just gotta do triggers. There should be a button here. Okay, so this is one of my favorites, is the switch, but I think in this case we might need a button. Attribute, no. 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 Oh, it's alphabetical, probably at the top. Okay, there's a trigger. Here's the button. Now, I think this might work for what we're trying to do here. Now, these are switches. I'm just going to do a timer button. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Let's do like this. Okay, this is a little too close. Let's go like this. I want to do okay, now we can do this. We go here. I need to go to 16 grid snap. Actually, I might need to do 32. Okay, so then I'll do this. Okay, so this is where the timer will be. I want to rotate. Okay, so then I'm going to do this. Timer. Interact time is just nothing. We'll just do that, and then I'll go times can trigger infinite, reset delay, instant, trigger sound enabled at game start, true, interact. restart timer. Maybe I should do a switch to like start and stop and then reset. I could do a reset for like just have a shoot to reset. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna delete this one. Okay, so let's go here, back to the devices. Where's my switch? So in this case, I'm gonna want this one, and I'm gonna want this, a trigger. Oh my gosh, just overwrote my own thing. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna go here. So I'm gonna go make this a lot smaller. Let me do grid snap, nothing. All right, customize the trigger. Visible in game, I would say no, but we do want it to be able to get shot by, triggered by damage, on. Triggered by player, no, off. Enabled on game start, yes. Enable visible in game, no. Well, maybe I do actually, I don't know, probably not. So we go triggered by items, no. Triggered by vehicles, no. Creatures, no. Sequencers, no. Water, no. Active in game start. Times can be triggered infinite. Trigger delay instant. Reset delay instant. Trigger VFX on. SFX on. We actually don't need those on, to be honest, but it is nice when players do something and then they get a response that tells them they did it. Review, receive damage when invisible. Take damage. Yes. Delayed trigger instigator choice. Transmit every X triggers. Transmit every X triggers. Only send a signal after being triggered the specific number of times. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Delayed triggers, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna go timer, trigger, reset. I can't type with my right hand. There we go. All right. So then I'm gonna go on triggered, send event to timer device. Reset. Now we're going to go here. We're going to do the switch button. We're also going to do grid snap 32. We're also going to reset. There we go. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Okay, so I gotta go like this. And I gotta go all. This one's gotta go back. This one's gotta go down here. Customize switch. And then we gotta go default to off. Enable the game start, yes. Visible during game, yes. Turn on text. Now I'll just go start timer. Turn off text. End timer. Actually, I'll say stop timer. Interesting. A bunch of these. Breaker. Ancient lever checkbox. Let me just see what the checkbox looks like. Interesting. I don't like it. We go here. All right, so let me give this a shot. Start game. I think it's already looking a lot better. Hey, Dark Times says, hey bro, good luck with the games in the stream. Looking good. Thank you. Thanks, Dark Times. I'm trying to figure out. So look, I put Dark Times, if you're still watching, I put the judge as an option. I know this could cause chaos, so I may take this. I reserve the right to take this back. But I've got the judge here as a selection from the start. So if you know the players who are playing have already determined who the judge is, you can do that. I think most people who do fashion shows are going to try to organize them privately more than publicly anyway, and so hopefully this will become a map people can use for private use. You go here. I've labeled all of these things with like 1, 2, 3, so you can go so and so, get over to the front, come over to the front. You guys are now moved up, and you can organize commands a little bit more specifically that way. Another thing now that you can do is, oh, I forgot to assign that. Sorry. So that's supposed to do that. This will reset the timer. So if I click start timer, I guess it has a manual start. Okay. Okay, so you can just reset it by shooting it. All right, so now that I know that you can actually do that, maybe I should just put a label that says, click, I'll just put a text below it that says enable, because now you have a complete timer. The good news is once you start the timer, everyone has the time remaining 50 seconds on the screen. So what I can do is increase it from 1 minute to whatever, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, etc. And I could even have 2 or 3 timers on top of each other with a reset on each one. So shoot to reset, interact to start and stop the timer. Now the only problem is you can't pause the timer and resume the timer. You can only start it and full stop it. So if you wanted to pause the timer, just you just can't. You can just go bang and then have to restart. So far the good news is the timer shooting process does work. It looks clean because I hid the actual device, but it is interactable. You just shoot the number and then it'll be good. This doesn't do anything right now, but so far all this is good. So you can see everyone 8 ZX ZDB, so everyone's labeled. That's great. Now let me go ahead and end this game and make sure I assign that timer. Maybe I'll even set up 1, 2, or 3 timers. Okay, so then this one will be the 1 minute timer. This one will be a 120, 240. Yeah, 240. 4 minutes. Did that wrong? 180. There we go. 3 minutes. So let me just get this switch out of here. Sweet, I did that pretty flawlessly. All right, so then this one will be a 2-minute timer. Oh, that's wrong. Timer device. So then how do you pause it? Duration 120. That's 2 minutes. One thing I could do is shrink these. So if I go I would have to shrink both of them individually. Let's go like this. I need the timer device. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's go here. Timer device. Shrink. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that should do. Then this one, I do want to bring this timer down just a hair. Actually, let me see if I can go like this. Bring them a little close. Yeah, if they're a little closer to the device, it'll be easier for you not to miss when you're shooting them. So then that's good. Let me just make sure that this one, timer trigger reset. The timer device 14 should be with timer trigger reset. Yeah, that should do. Let me make a billboard. All right, so we do this text, sample text. We're just gonna go timer, timers. I'm actually going to make this text huge. Text is going to be white. I'm going to do Burbank. I'm going to do outline none. Shadow lower. Actually, we don't even need one. Let's go like this. Keep it clean. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. See it. Okay, so then we go here. Wait. Oh, I gotta do the text justification. Center. Timers. Then we go here. We'll do another billboard. A smaller billboard. And just go like this. I'll just say like shoot to reset. Shoot timer to reset. Text justification. There. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go Burbank. We'll go thick. Shoot timer to reset. That'll do. Now I wonder if I can probably just bring this in just a little bit. That'll do. Timer's 3 minute. All right, timer. So then we go here, here, here. And I think on the HUD, I have it set to only one thing at a time. Let's just start the game and see if we can break this thing. I think we probably can break it by doing 3 of them at a time. We'll see what happens. All right. I could put another instructor here. So start timer, start timer, start timer. They're all within view. So you start this timer, it says 3 remaining. So then everyone's in there, and I wonder if it stays there, even if you go like this. Okay, so it doesn't stay. All right, so that's good to know. So when you're in there, it doesn't stick around. Now, if I wanted to end the timer, I could. Reset. Start timer. Now you can just reset it by doing this. Technically that stops the timer. It doesn't reset it. So having a way to get the timer to, oh, you know what I could do? I could do a pause button on the timer, but then I'd have to have a play button, and I don't know if I have the ability to just have it keep going. We can take a look. We can try something. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. All right, so then now can I do 2? Okay, so technically that timer does start, but only one timer stays on the screen, which is cool because then you get the 1. All right, reset that one. When you reset it, it stops the timer anyway. So if I have a timer running and I reset the one that was already going, this one shows up. Okay, so that's cool. All right, so we got some timers. So this is a nice little station for the boss, the judge. Now, I should see if there's a way to play and stop the timer. Dark Times. What's up, bro? Prime Sports says, what do you do? Yo, I always try to make a game, but it's so hard. So keep up with the good work on your game. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm doing the best I can. Learning, a lot of tutorial watching, which I really appreciate the tutorials. And yeah, so far it's coming along great. I just gotta figure out where in the world is Waldo? No, where in the world is the class selectors that I had originally put when I was testing the map, because they're gonna mess up my options. So if I go here to the map menu, to the class selection, I need to get rid of these two. These two should not be here. These two need to be the only ones in the game. Contestant and fashion show judge. Once those are there, we should be golden. Now, what I can do is I can have the judge. As soon as you select judge, you get spawned up here. That would be ideal. So I'll do that. That's gonna be the next thing I do right now. For now, the timers, they work, so we're good to go on that. What's up, Josue? What's up, Dark Times? He says, looking good, bro. Can't wait for you to publish the new map. Thanks, bro. This is going to be a cool update for it, just for organizational purposes, to have these little labels on all the sections. And then to have the judge, when you select it, be able to select it from the start so you don't have to go find it, I think is much more intuitive. I had an idea to just put it in the trailer, which I can still do. But what I'm going to do is I might make this like a spectate. A form of a spectate, so and just have it kind of surround the judge or the players. So then from here, let me see, what did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah, I need a warp. So then let's do a portal. Oh, I need to get a portal. Content, teleporter. Up, just like that. Here we go. Grid snap, let's just do 8. Alright, so then we're gonna go like this. Group none, group none. Teleport, rift, visible? No. Play visual effects? No. Play sound effects? No. Conserve momentum? No. Base player in teleporter direction? Yes. Right now it's backwards. Okay, so then from here, invert, I'll just go game. Selected class. That's going to be important. So then here, two. Selected team, selected class. 2. Change teleporter target. Here's how often the teleporter will select the new random destinations. No, never. Link to target? No. Teleport rift visible? No. No, no, no. Yes. Effect radius? No. Maintain relative position. When set to yes, causes a player to appear at the target teleporter in exactly the same position facing relative to the source teleporter. No. skydive, no. Maintain momentum during teleport to event, off, no momentum. So then from here, all we have to do is go teleport when receiving from class selector UI. No, I gotta do class designer, car show, contest judge. All right, I really wanted to do this. Activate selector. Select event. Okay, you know what? Better idea. Better idea. All right, I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna take my label, Y. We're gonna go like this. Enable when receiving from. This should just be badge. Let's do both. Arrow. Backless. Neutral. Friendly team. Let's just go to any invert class selection. Let's go team visibility. Any beacon identifier. Beacon color. Let's just go direct color. Enable on phase, gameplay only. Badge uses, yeah, sure. And then here we got to do a judge. So what's going to be the judge? I could do like a courthouse, like a museum courthouse. Sheriff badge maybe. What would a good logo for the fashion show judge be? Oh, the crown? I could do the crown. There's a timer as well. What would be a good one for a judge? I could do the star. So the crown, the star, or oh, the medal maybe. Crown, star, medal. I think the king might be a good one. So the crown might be a good one. The star is probably cool though. So if I do this and then I go gold, Is this one enabled during? Oh, it should be always. Then I'll put a billboard. Grid snap 32 would be helpful. All right, now we're just gonna go judge class, and then go show border off, display mode, one-sided, background color, clear, text justification center. Let's just do it huge. View distance. Let's go 200. Text. Gold. Always. Burbank. Outline. Light. Let's try that. You know what? I might as well bring this down, actually. I could even just make the text a little smaller so it fits inside the box. And then for the class selector, the visual size of the volume 1.25 meters. Let's go 1.5. Okay, so then we have here the judge class. Now, if I start this, oh wait, I didn't even do it yet. So then on class switched, and we'll go teleport. All right, so let's go here, start. We're gonna see if we can get that to work. So now in theory, when someone switches to the judge from this point here, boom. All right, so now they're the judge. That worked. Now I probably should make it so you can start and stop the timer by shooting it. That would probably be cool, but for now I could just make a text that says activate timer, or just the toggle switch, but they are their own switch, so I don't really need it. Shoot timer to reset. Vehicle shield switch, vehicle type switch. Oh, I wonder if I had a switch that allowed me to turn on, like just shoot the box to select the timer and then shoot one that said start. But that might be a little complicated. I mean, at least this way you can just reach over and touch them. So timer, boom, you got a timer on, shoot to reset. All right, cool. Now 1 minute does seem like a long time when you're just sitting around waiting, but when everyone else is doing their thing, you can be doing, you know, yours, you can be checking gliders, contrails. You know what, one thing I should do is draw attention to this one here. Actually, I should just make this one. I should make this one here. Where's the button? Supposed to be a button around here that I can actually like augment. Oh, it's because I'm in gameplay mode, that's why. See, every now and again I make dumb like mistakes like that where I'm like trying to edit something and I'm actually in the test mode. So this one is already pretty low. What I wanted to do though was see if I can get it a little lower, push force maybe slightly lower than that. Launch velocity, I think it's pretty chill. So this is where you can show off all your stuff. You can say like go over here, spectate. Having a spectate button would be pretty cool. Like putting actual spectate chairs like along here. All right, now let's go Y. I'm gonna do a beacon up here. Come on. Visible during game, yes. Zone. Oh, wait, this is the skydive volume. I need this. Beacon. Just the badge. Badge UI style, backlist. Friendly team neutral, friendly class, any. Invert class selection, off. Team visibility, any. Direct color. I'll just go direct, and then this one's enabled on gameplay. I'll do all so I can see it. Yes, we'll do that. Icon color, and then for this one, we will do. There's an airplane above, which could work. I was looking to see if they have like a glider. We got this airplane. Got a satellite. Got a parachute. The umbrella could be cool. I think the umbrella would be a good one because that's classic glider. Yeah, I'm going umbrella. All right, so then we're gonna go here. Umbrella color, we'll just stick to white. Icon, I thought we just did that. Didn't save. Display distance. All right, so we go here. I'm actually gonna make this a lot bigger. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna go like this. I'm actually gonna put this down here. Drops off. Actually not gonna work. There we go. That's a little better. All right, so there's two glider sections here. All right. Island settings. We're just gonna go create island backup. We're gonna go island settings. For now, I think this is pretty good. Publish island. So I'm gonna update that. That's gonna be the new update, and I think we're ready to do a quick test and call it, at least for tonight. I'll be able to work with this, and I think this will be very intuitive for people. So you got the fashion show judge, fashion show contestant. All right, you can even start as a judge, but it won't teleport you. And if you're here as a judge, it's not going to teleport you. You have to switch. So going there to the judge. I should make another one of these for the contestant. I think that would be smart. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do that too. Because if someone starts as the other class, they may not have the knowledge to go into the HUD. Oh, I think I just went back to actual lobby. Hold up. I might have to. Oh yeah, let's go back. Guys, while we're here and while I have you, I just want to let you know that Sabrina Carpenter and her whole bundle is in the shop right now. Plus, if you have Crew Pack, you might already have it. But if you don't, you can get the Music Pass with all the skins and rewards for Sabrina Carpenter. There's a lot of cool stuff. Funny emotes. Like fun like back blings and things. It's really cool. So I actually do think that her pack is pretty sweet. I have the Crew Pack personally, and so I'm able to get that. That's something that I'm looking forward to unlocking all the things for. I probably would not have bought Sabrina Carpenter's skin on my own, but because it's part of the Crew Pack, I get it, and I love having the Crew Pack, so it's pretty cool. Prime Sports says I need it. Yeah, dude, and if you get it, consider using a creator code when you make that purchase. I think everyone should be using a creator code because it's free to do that. But you can support your favorite creators. You can support Typical Gamer. You can support Nick A30. You can support Evolve Jake. You can support Toby1 Shinobi, or anyone who you guys watch and love to enjoy watching prospering. You can also use my code. I happen to have a creator code as well. It's Tsolgames. If you guys want to help me out, that's one way that you can support me and fund the giveaways on the channel, is by using my code. So thank you, really appreciate it. Prime Sports says I'm using your code. Thank you so much, dude. That means a lot, bro. I really appreciate that. Right now I'm about to log off because it's super late, but I'm gonna do this. What I am gonna do is create this copy. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I should have one. Do I have two selected? It looks like I have one selected. All right, let's try this. I'm just gonna go. I want my class selector. You know what? That thing is a menace. I'm just gonna keep this out of the way for now. So I'm gonna go like that. We're gonna change this to contestant. And we're gonna go with bright green. Oh wait. And now I'm gonna go like this. There we go. Contestant class. I don't like the green look on that. It's just too much green there. I'm gonna go with white. Contestant class, judge class. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can change the color of the class selector from apple green to white. I'm gonna change the judge class to gold. Okay, so then this one, direct color white. There you go. Alright, I don't know if the actual colors are gonna change, but that looks pretty good. Then we go here. Oh wait, I'm not done. So I'm gonna move this one over here. Okay, so then I'll put that there. And then we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3. And I'll put this. I'm actually just going to set this right here. Go like that, and then we'll go here. I'll go here. 1, 2, 3. Take this and put this here, and then change the beacon. Now I gotta change this, so that way it's a white beacon. And then I gotta change the logo from star to a contestant. Now, what would a good contestant logo be? Have to be like clothes. There we go. All right. Maybe one more billboard here. Okay, give me the billboard. Nope. And that is one selfish looking device. Doesn't want to share anything. Items, content, devices, billboard. Go here. Class selectors. We'll go here, center, infinite. We'll go here, text, white. Let's do roboto and just see what it looks like. Thick. Or right. Grid snap 32, please. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shrink this one a lot. And for this one, I'm gonna go game works best with fewer judges. 1 to 3. I'll just say 1 to 3 judges. And then do like a really small font. Go like this. And then we go game works best with 1 to 3 judges. More than, we'll say 2 contestants. I'll say more than 3 contestants. All right, that's looking pretty good. So now let me just make sure that the class selector itself does not call for this teleporter. Teleporter regular needs to be gone. Okay, so this should work now. Start game. I hope. Let's see what happens. So if I'm the judge, I should be able to not get teleported by this one. And I go here. That should have teleported me way over there, but it didn't. Oh, I didn't bind it. Okay, okay, I know what happened. I did not bind that. I should have bound that. Last thing, I gotta wrap this up. All right, so then this class selector needs to be so then enable change player to class when receiving from oh wait, I didn't one. There we go. And then let me make sure group 9. Let me just make sure that this thing is not doing anything crazy. So this class selector is called class selector 9. And so then I need this to go okay, now this should work. Okay, I had to separate those. So it was getting multiple signals, and at first the class selector was not set up. So if I go contestant, I should be able to switch to the judge and it should teleport me onto the judge's station. Yep, okay, that worked. So now I'm the judge and I can timer and I can reset the timer and I can do all that stuff. I can also go here. They just switched me back, but it did not teleport me. Okay, so I needed it to teleport me. Why didn't it do that? I go here, it teleports. I go here, it does not teleport. Okay, we need to fix that. I need to check it and just make sure that we're doing everything correctly. That's for the billboard. This is for the beacon. This is for class selector. Okay. So then we go. Change. Let's go on class switched. Send to teleport. Teleport. That should have worked. Did I not activate the other rift? I thought it was copied, so it should just activate. Group none. Gameplay only. All. Oh, that's why. Okay, now it should work. In fact, I'm so confident that it's gonna work. What just happened? Okay, island backup. Island settings. Publish island. This should work now. So then we go here, start. All right, guys, this is the moment of truth. Did we get it to work right? So if I choose contestant, I come over here. I should have increased the run speed. All right, this is working. What I should do is disable the access to these buttons. We go here, contestant, and we're back. Yep. All right, good. Okay, cool. Now, that'll do. Alright guys, looks like it's working. Return to island. That should be good for now. One thing I did want to do was increase the movement speed of the class. So if I go here and then just go to the movement speed. Let's go like 1.5. Two. I'll go 1.6. There we go. Let me just test it real quick, see if this is crazy or not. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, the sprint speed's pretty good. It's not excessive, but it is a little bit better just for getting around the map. All right, guys, we're good. Time for bed. And then I will set this to publish, and we will see what happens. All right, so we go here, island settings, create island backup, go here, island settings, publish island, copy code. We're good. We're good to go. All right, guys. Now that game mode update will not be live until it gets approved. So I'm going to submit for approval right after I'm done here on the stream, which will be like right now. But last time, I'm going to say it. Use code TSOLGAMES in the item shop if you guys want to support me, a small creator. I have a bunch of maps that I try to create for you guys. There's a lot of these cool items for the Coachella right now, which I really like this one because one of my main skins is the base model for this. It's the Hitman, but this one's the Beatman, which is pretty sweet. It's got the music stuff. It's not, I don't think it's actually reactive. It's just a animated skin, but these are music reactive kicks that go with him in this bundle, which I'm really psyched about. That's actually a really cool set of kicks that they're music reactive. I like this pickaxe. It's like a building, but it's also cactus. So the tactical pressure is awesome. The softest electro palm, really cool. Also reactive music, and main stage wrap is also reactive and animated. So love those. If you guys want to pick up any of those, or the animated soft synth wrap, or the Coachella Pulse pickaxe, please consider using creator code TSOLGAMES, which I can show you right here. Creator code TSOLGAMES in the item shop is going to support me when you get it. Some really awesome skins for Coachella. There's tons of stuff in the shop, but frankly, I think those are the coolest ones right now. There's some new fish head bundle, robo fish stick, and tomato head look really cool. Check it out, and I appreciate your support. Like and subscribe. We're almost to 6,200 subscribers, and we're well on the way to 10,000, which is our big goal. So really appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day or night wherever you are. I'll be back on probably tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do it live or maybe just live with the Discord or for members, but I'm going to be working on updating some of my other maps too. There's a few things I wanted to tweak and adjust and add into some of my like free-for-all, my 1v1. I wanted to do some stuff to spice up those things really for fun and just to make it more fun, more enjoyable for all of you guys. So lots of cool things I'm trying to explore. I'm gonna help my buddy Dark Times with the map as well, so you guys stay tuned for a lot of that, because he's got some great games which I can show you here. If you just type in Dark Times just like this, all of his maps are right here. And if you want, the best way to find him is just to go to the creator, you click on Dark Times and you favorite him. You can see mine says unfavorite. Actually, maybe on vertical you can't, but it says unfavorite because I've already favorited him. Make sure you favorite your creators who make the maps you like, and then go into the maps like this and favorite those. I've got all of his favorited. They're on my favorites list, so it's easy to find, and I really appreciate when you guys do that for the homies. You guys are the best. Stay tuned for more right here on TSOL Games. That's fun. Yeah, baby.